Hello, this is Roy Doughty again, and I'm reading from a series of poems that I've been working on called Clutter. And this particular poem is entitled Thoughts for Tomorrow. I consider writing poetry a spiritual practice, and I also consider reading poetry a spiritual practice. And why do I do that? One, it has all the characteristics of a spiritual practice in the sense that, like a mantra, it uses sound, it uses breath, and it evokes deep states of being. And I think the idiom of poetry, or the practice of poetry, more than anything else that we can do with words, maybe even more than scripture, doesn't just talk about the states of spiritual states, but it actually evokes them. So, and that's one of the things I'm trying to do in my poetry, and in this poem in particular. They tell you this is your own house, and they tell you that this is the hallway you traverse each day to cross a threshold into a room where you spend all your evenings. Why then do you feel as though you are piercing an opening bud, rife with creamy pulsations and violet perfumes? Why does your body granulate as if an invisible sieve had multiplied you into multiple buzzings? And why, when you pass a mirror, are there golden light streaks, and not that mold of features you call you? Why all this bright forgetfulness? Yesterday, all day, you stared at a houseplant, an orchid without a bloom. Today, that creature is gone, and what was leaf becomes leaf's memory. This feeling of something you did that you no longer do. And the feeling expresses a space that was hiding inside you, like that houseplant's untapped potential to make a bloom. There is talk in this glittering space about remains and how to dispose of them. The talk is like music in a hollow tube, like a fragrance that wafts over moonlit citrus orchards. This talk becomes the silence in sound's wake, when all the waves go smooth, and all the wings of all the bees of speech in unison cease to beat, wrapped in the glow of a wondrously apt phrase.